information about the different types of work from home for mums opportunities that you can be looking into. If you're in a position where you're working for a company, or you don't want to go back to work but you're looking to start something working for yourself, maybe you're looking online or working in a manual business from home, then there's obviously a few different ways you can go about doing this. Now, for myself personally, what happened to me back in 1996, I started to go self-employed, work for a company before. I was a sales manager for quite a few years before that. Got to 27, 28, I borrowed some money from the banks, and I went into running my own retail business. I had some good years with that, 1996 to 2003, which was great, but a lot of stress and overheads were crippling me in the end. I made some good profits and sold out to one of the airtime providers with my database. But in the initial run over then probably 5 or 6 years of doing that business, owning a small chain of retail mobile phone shops, rent and rates probably about £150,000 a year, potentially more with wages, the stress of running all the business, shrinkage, missing stock, all sorts of things that went on within that business. And sometimes when you go from employed to self-employed, everybody thinks automatically that they're going to have leisure time and lots of free time and it's going to be great. What you do find is when you're self-employed, you can end up working more hours than when you was working for someone else. But also it does give you more freedom in reflect if you've not got a boss. But then you've got to motivate yourself. If you're working from home, you've got to be very disciplined to be able to work at home. Now, my take on this is if you can look at a business model from home working online, and there's plenty of good opportunities on the marketplace. I think there's more so now than probably going back 10 years ago. Now today there's a lot of automated systems. One I'm going to be talking to you about in a second, which is a free automated system that you can get started today for completely free of charge. And what you've got to have when you're looking for, if you're looking at a process of having a business from home, is having the right people who can help you, mentor you, take you through a system that's going to work and start to earn you money. This system that I'm talking about today is an automated system that you can start today for free, and you're also paid into your PayPal account on a daily basis, completely free of charge. So what I've done, I put some information together about the system and how it works, and I've tried to make it as simple as possible of how you get paid and how it can give you more leisure time than working a product-based business from home. So if you're thinking of running a product-based business, you've always got to move that stock, and if you don't sell it, then you could end up stuck with that stock as well. I've seen that in network marketing businesses, where if you can't move that stock and you don't want to be doing home parties, going out to people's houses and doing home parties and having to get your friends involved, you know, and constantly ringing your friends, family members to take a look at your products. And what it can do sometimes, that it can distance yourself from family, and they start to avoid your phone calls. I've seen it. I know a lot of people in network marketing. I've done network marketing myself as well, so I understand the model very well. But if you're looking to just be working from home in a business model where you can work from your computer and take your computer anywhere in the world, once you get your automated system in place, then you've got more time freedom, because your money will then become residual based, and it's the most powerful way to work. If you can work on a residual model from home, so any mum looking to earn an income and you're interested in doing it for yourself, like I've done 4 years ago, then you're going to have more freedom, more time freedom to go and do the things that you want to do. Just a couple of things going back to the types of work. So you could have a franchise business, an internet business like I do. Franchise business can be quite expensive depending on what you want to do, and obviously it's going to be commitments. To me, depending on what franchise you go for, you can end up, to me personally, there is a lot out there that you can end up just like a job, and you're working for, if you feel like you're working for someone else. So the other way is if you do a complete business model on your own, which is a bricks and mortar business, and then you've got to be thinking about rent and rates, staff overheads that you might have to be looking at once your business expands and you're going to set it up from home and it's a product-based business. Then you might have to look at premises, overheads, staffing, and is that what you want to be doing? For me personally, to start off working from home and you've got the time to learn the skills to build a business online is definitely a way to go in my point of view for you. So behind me is just a model of a funnel system that we use on a daily basis to make money. And in this system, what I'm going to be providing, when you click the link below, all my details are going to be in there. Then we're going to be sharing with you the system. Cindi goes through a couple of videos inside that takes you through the setups of the system. And again, this system's all completely free, probably worth in the region of about a couple of $1,000 if you were to try and set all this system up on your own. So the system's being provided to you free of charge, and you can get set up today within a couple of hours with your marketing system, your funnel system, capture pages, email autoresponder. Everything's included in the system, inside the system. The only thing I will say in the future is to buy your own autoresponder, because that's going to be important to you. GetResponse, Aweber, which I'll be going through some training out how you can set that up. But in the interim, everything's in place. You've got an autoresponder set up for you. All your emails are pre-wrote, and they'll populate with your details in. Once you go through, you'll see that you can put your own signature with your email. Everything will be set up for you in the back office. So again, what we do, we give you all the capture pages that you can choose from, and then what will happen is once people come through your capture page, you can set up a thank you page as well. So you can tell them a bit more when you go through on the thank you page. You can put a video on there, and then you can tell people about what the system's going to be about. So when you introduce people coming into the system, looking to get started to earning money as well, if you go down that route, and then what happens is the people that you introduce come through a funnel system. Once they come through this funnel system, then they go onto your list, which your list is going to be the most important thing for your business. And then you can automate this with your autoresponder, so messages are going out on a daily basis to your subscribers, and you can build a relationship with them people and start to engage on a daily basis. And this can be all automated. You can add your own emails in between. The system's got some pre-populated emails in there, and you can be earning a potential of $50 per sale. So a couple of sales, $100 a day isn't bad for a free system. And there's a lot of people doing over probably $200 per day, which is well over a few $1,000s per month. Isn't to be sniffed at. And if you think about a free system, you can be earning a couple of $1,000s from home, the comfort of your home, without leaving, going into traffic, getting stressed out, and no overheads. It's a fabulous way to be making a living. So this funnel system, basically your leads will come through this system, and then they'll go onto your list. Your subscribers will go onto your list, and then out of 100 people, I was just showing you some examples of if you were to buy some traffic, because we show you some different types of traffic methods. We've got some very cheap traffic that you can buy, and then what I mean by traffic, I mean people who are looking for an opportunity like yourself to work from home. So I just an example of 100 people coming into this funnel who've come through your capture page, through this funnel system. We average about 2 to 5% of people that will actually buy instant buying model. And then looking at that model, if we're at for about 100 leads, you're probably looking at about $50 to purchase, and quality leads as well. That your return, if it's 5%, you're looking at about $250 return, and 2%, you're looking at about £100 back, or $100 back. I'm saying in pounds, $100 back in commission off about 100 leads coming through straight away. So you're getting a couple of sales coming straight into your bank account, paid by PayPal on a daily basis. The other side of this, which is the interesting part and the best part, is the system will follow up with your business once it's set up, and then potentially you're looking at another 20% of sales on a 7-time cycle. So you're looking at about 7 times buying cycle offline and online. If you've had a business before, you'll know that people buy over a a 7 cycle time. If you do cold calling, people don't buy once, twice or third time in business. You need to do, the most successful salespeople in the world today will follow up 5, 6, 7 times. Where a lot of salespeople fall down is they'll make a few cold calls and then they'll give up. So your system will actually keep following up for 45 days. That is how many emails you're looking at in the system for each person to go through for you, already set up. So what will happen is an email will go out straight away, and then they'll go out over the month following up for you. So we look at about 20% conversion rate, which will give you around about another £1,000 commission potentially, just by following up on the system yourself. I like to engage with my people. You can also send a daily broadcast. So let's say you had a couple of hundred people subscribe on your list. You can send a daily broadcast inside the system and introduce yourself, offer some help to those people who are trying to get started, who maybe still sat on the fence and not really wanting to make that complete decision. So you can help them and tell them how you're doing in the business. So that's just a bit about the other 95 people that go onto your list. The 5% people actually purchase straight away, and it's a full automated system. The most powerful way to work from home for mums, in my eyes, is if you can build a residual income type based business. That is the most powerful model, because it's going to give you time leverage to spend with your family, friends, holidays, travel, go out for nice meals, lots of things that you can do once you're getting paid a residual income. I've worked on that model since 1996 in different businesses. I was in the telecoms business from when I sold my mobile phone shops. I went into telecoms, and I still get residual payments from that business, but focused over the last 4 years of working freely online in this business. So take a look. Lot to just grab in and just give you a bit of information. So that's my take. If you want a franchise business, if you've got cash flow, great. Go and have a look into franchising. If you obviously if you want to work for a company, there's a lot of home working position online that you can Google that will offer you an opportunity. Now with call centres now decreasing and home working is becoming a massive market, companies, corporates are now doing that. And if you want to be employed working from home, but the only thing there again, you're going to be tied to a company and rules and regulations that you have to follow and log on and work shifts. Whereas if you build this business where time's your own, you can get your residual payments coming in, and we show you how to do lots of different types of marketing inside. You're going to get my support, Cindi. Everyone else in the community, in the Facebook group, are going to help you to get going with this business. It's a fantastic model. Again, it's free, so you're not going to have to pay out for the system. There's no membership fees when you go through. There's going to be no membership fees as well. There's not going to be any nasty surprises like a lot of platforms out there in the marketplace. And we're trustable people. Looking forward to hopefully working with you, and hopefully this interim video has been some help for you in deciding which way to go, and we will support you. I'm looking forward to speaking to you in the next few days. Thank you. Bye. Well, good afternoon, Learn with Adrian. I'm going to be